Hello, it's your favorite Mass Patriot. I'm back with another episode. We're on episode 8 now. I've been recovering for the past few days. This is my third attempt at episode 8. And hopefully I'm able to actually keep this one. A few days ago, I stepped outside, went for a walk, just to get some fresh air. I do that from time to time. On my way home, I was going past the Fairfield Chair Company, here where I live. And across the street from there is their employee parking lot. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And I'd walked that fucking road late at night. No problems. Quite a few times. Well, a silver SUV pulled up into that parking lot. Two dudes jumped up, a couple black guys. And they asked me if I knew two, which I had no fucking idea what they were talking about. And I told them, I said, man, I have no idea, man. And I started walking away, and they jumped on me from behind, started hitting me in the head, and I didn't even have a fucking chance. I didn't have a chance to react. What happened next, though, is the very thing that I've been talking about. When they did what they didn't rob me. They just beat the hell out of me, got back into this vehicle, and they hauled ass toward downtown. I tried getting up and walking back to the house, but my legs were weak as fuck. So I went up to this bed and breakfast and rang the doorbell a couple of times. No one answered. I kind of figured that was going to happen, but it was worth a shot. I made my first call to my cousin's place, to his mom, to let him know what had just happened. And then I called my friend. Actually, he handed her the phone when I got it. But I told her what happened. And she Jacob met me at this bed and breakfast. And I had convinced myself to go ahead and call 911 and go to the hospital and get checked out. Well, as with any assault call, cops show up also. Now, the thing is, my friend brought a couple of tire thumpers with her. Because, she's not a big girl. She's actually kind of tiny. And she wasn't taking any chances. Can't say that I blame her. But anyway, some fucking cops showed up. They were the first ones on the scene. They started questioning me, asking who I pissed off, who I shortchanged, which shortchanged in a lot of circles means on dope. You know, who I shortchanged on some dope. I knew exactly what they were getting at. I've been clean going on 20 years. So, I'm not about to pick that shit up again. You know what I mean? But, anyway. They ended up saying that it was just highly unlikely and hard to believe that in this quaint little town that something like this could happen. Well, it did happen. And it got caught on camera. If I can figure out how to do a side-by-side comparison, or, have a video playing and then I just do a commentary on it, I'll definitely do that. Because I want people to see what exactly happened that night. I want to get that out there. And anyway, they were convinced that it was either a dope deal gone bad or, something of that nature, something to do with drugs. And they treated me like I was a common criminal. They They didn't handcuff me or anything, but one of them had me unlock my phone, and he went through my contacts, my text messages. It was a complete invasion of privacy. What are you doing, Fluff? What are you doing? I have a pointer pup. We're getting about 3.5, 4 years old now. And, who do I have here? Sure thing, period. You have good timing, period. I was just doing my show, period. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was actually my friend that came. But didn't mean to send them shitty. Damn, that's some. Anyway, so, where was I? Oh yes. They treated me like I was a common criminal, even though I was a victim. And then they had the balls to ask me if my friend had done this to me. Now, my question to that is, why would she do something like that to me and then stick around while I call for an ambulance? Makes no sense whatsoever. And on top of that, they completely twisted her words around in the report, at least as near as I know. I'm going to be getting a copy of that report on the 1st. And once I do, and once I get the video from that parking lot, if they can find it. Yeah. I'm saying fuck taking it to a lawyer. I'm gonna take that shit into a fucking newspaper. I'm gonna tell them what the cops had told me, which was that they reviewed the tapes and they couldn't really see anything. But yet, the lady at the Fairfield Chair Company said that they had a perfect view of that parking lot. So, yeah. But anyway, the way that they twisted her words around was she told them that, yes, I do this quite often. I go out and I take walks. And they put down, apparently, that she had said that I do this a lot, fabricating stories and, well, fabricating stories and reporting things to the police that aren't true. And it just boggles my fucking mind. I got hurt pretty bad. And I was treated I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel, you know, I didn't feel like they were doing everything they could. I felt violated. That's the best way to put it. I felt violated. Well, after the cops finally fucking left, it was too late for them, for the hospital, to call a cab by the time I got out of there, which they did a CT scan, a CAT scan, and gave me an ibuprofen, along with my discharge papers. Yeah, damn it. I didn't have to, but, yeah. At that point, I didn't feel safe walking. You know, because, number one, the path from the hospital to my house takes me right downtown, which is where these fucks took off to, and takes me right past the place where I just got jumped. Needless to say, I had a panic attack on the way home. When I got home, I knocked on my cousin's bedroom door, told him I needed an inhaler, and I passed the fuck out. Right there in front of his door. So, not only was I treated like a criminal, but I was given ibuprofen and sent on my way, knowing full well that I was on foot. Oh! Ugh. The people that did this to me are part of the reason why we are not united. They are part of the reason why we do not wear the white armbands, which I mentioned in a previous video. And I can't remember exactly, but I believe Caesar's advisor at the time when he said that the census would be so much easier if all the citizens wore white armbands. I believe it was Cicero that was his advisor. And he said no, because if we do that, they will know how many they are and how few we are. It's people like the ones that did that to me that need to either wake the fuck up or we need to just get rid of them somehow, some way. Just get rid of them. Because it's things like that that keep us separated. You know, it's funny. The lieutenant actually called me right after I got out of the doctor's office day before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? I can't fucking remember. But no, it was yesterday. Yeah. Because but anyway, I told him, I said, forgive me for seeming kind of harsh here. I said, but what the fuck happens next time when I get stabbed or shot? Are you not going to be able to do anything about it then either? Because that's exactly what he told me, was that he could not do anything about it because they didn't have much to go on. All I had was a description of the two, which I mean, you know, early 20s, black males, one of them had braids, the other one was wearing a do-rag. They were pretty well built. My guess is they go to a gym, but anyway. Someone else I know, when I described to him what happened, said that That sounded like a gang initiation. Like, hey, super, lay down. Lay down. Thank you. Good girl. But anyway, like I said, things like this need to stop if we're going to unite, if we're going to survive. And the thing is, if we all have compassion for one another, like I've been saying, love one another, be good to one another, have compassion toward each other, have understanding toward one another. If we have those things, we can overcome any obstacle that is thrown our direction. Something that's been weighing on my heart is I had a friend that came up this way from South Texas, came to visit, and he was hit and killed crossing the road. And even though him and I had our disagreements from time to time, he was still a good dude. He'd still give you the shirt off his fucking back, man. I mean, fuck. Everyone's got their quirks, but yeah, he was straight up. He was a good dude, but the thing is, my last words spoken toward him were in anger. The last words spoken to him by my other friend were in anger. And they got me thinking, none of us know how much time we've got left on this earth. So, my question to all y'all out there who's watching this broadcast, do you want the last words spoken to someone? Words of anger? Words of discontent? Or do you want their last words to someone being words of kindness and love? Think about that. Write your answers in the comment section below. I want to see what people think. I want to see what you guys think about that. I guess that's about it for the show. for this episode. The show is far from over. The show is only going to get better. I'm getting some speakers on the first. That way I can play a little bit better music. You know, at least you'll be able to hear it better without me having to fuck my phone up. And let's work on getting some viewers, guys. Let's work on getting some subscribers. Whoever helps me get subscribers will get a free nice Patriot t-shirt. In whatever size they need. I'm gonna have to wait for, I'm gonna have to wait to get some merch to do that, but that will be the first thing I do. I'll be doing a t-shirt giveaway. Just tell me in the comments why you think you need a Max Patriot shirt, and I will pick a random winner. I want to start doing a promotion, a little bit of a promotion. Won't be able to start anything for a few days, but I'm just glad I made it to this video without passing the fuck out again. And until next time, good night, good luck, I love you all, and be good to one another, love one another, have compassion toward each other, have understanding toward your fellow man. That's the one right there. I've been trying to figure out, different ways to say that. And I think I just figured it out. Anyway, this is the Masked Patriot signing off.